What's good, y'all? Welcome to episode 11, the Halloween special for the 4Bs. Let's dive in.
All right, this week we have a special What the Fuck. There has been some NBA drama. Everybody's favorite NBA star, Draymond Green.
I thought you were gonna say King James.
He,
Bron, do you love Draymond, don't you?
Love him.
yeah. Oh, I forgot. Who are you guys? Let's do that first. Who are you for Halloween today?
Today I'm myself.
Loper star,
I wouldn't say a Loper star.
defensive end, number 85.
It depends on if Bruce is playing me or if I'm playing me.
I got you.
Today happened to be playing myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, he's an end, a tight end, defensive end, right?
No, not really.
No?
No, Bruce played me in a lot of different characters.
How about you, Bob?
I don't think I need too much introduction. You know, I'm Bugs from the Toon Squad.
That's right.
Get
Let's
him,
go.
Go. How about you, D?
Well,
My guy.
hold on.
Oh, shit. King James.
King James
in
today.
the house.
King James today. We'll talk about that later.
All right.
We'll talk about that.
I am Maverick from Top Gun Maverick. So welcome to the show. Let's jump into what the fuck. I'm sorry for getting out of turn here, but like I said, everybody's favorite star, Draymond Green,
What he do now?
violently
What did he do
strikes his teammate.
He struck his
And it
teammate.
hit the news, and everybody said, whatever, you know, he does that type of shit. But this shit is crazy. So I'm going to play it for you guys. You can see for yourselves.
Green.
Yep. Thank you.
Doing too much.
Do the play-by-play.
There we go.
It doesn't even look like Jordan saying shit. He's the guy in the gray right here.
Yeah, what's he saying? He's making his way over. Couple tippy toes.
No, they're talking like say something.
Couple
Say
of-
that.
yeah,
Say that.
couple
of
Say
he's
that.
saying
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, he's like, man, go to sleep.
Oh, and then the guy puts his arms on his hips like the
Well,
coach.
he cradles him.
Here you go. Here you go again.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Night-night.
Look, it seemed to me that some of the people around there, they knew what was about to happen.
Can we talk a little bit about
Maybe Jordan needs to be sat down.
Why is this? How is this getting leaked? If you're part of the organization, how does this get leaked?
That's a great question. I have no idea, and I think it was a big deal. Like, people were trying to figure out who the fuck gave this to TMZ because they gone.
Oh man,
Oh yeah.
you can't keep your house straight.
Right.
Use your house in
All
order.
right, so you guys play a lot more sports than myself. I would say, can you come back from this with a teammate?
I think Shannon Sharp said it best. We are going to fight every day until I win, or you get traded.
Yeah, but Jordan's not built like that. And I think that Draymond's apology speaks to all of it. This dude's on there apologizing about I feel sorry for him and his family and everything they had to go through because the embarrassment. And I'm like, damn, bruh. Like, yes,
I
because
didn't see that.
Because you put his ass to sleep and you cradled him after the fact. Like, it's like, it was shit. It seemed to be more to me like sheer reaction. Like, you push on me, like, I'm probably going to do the same shit. Like, just snap and just, I mean, it was a good punch. I mean, I don't know. Dana White, you might want to reach out. This could be the next, you know, or the next boxing.
I'm WWE.
Man, no, he got hands, though. I mean,
I think Bruce.
Le'Veon Bell. You want to see Draymond? Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Dude,
you know, it's like the next celebrity boxing or,
Did you put
or
Bruce up
MMA
with
match.
Draymond?
Bruce?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about Bruce's hands. He's a wrestler.
He doesn't like to get hit in the face.
And
though.
Draymond's
okay.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't like to
he
get
divulged
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Draymond's more of that, like, boxing alley. And I mean, let's throw
Draymond,
him.
Logan Paul.
Oh, he put Logan to sleep.
And you know what? That is the reaction that has been for every Logan Paul fighter, every contestant.
Facts.
So I'd be down to watch it.
I
That's
would
all I'm
say,
saying.
I don't know if they're in the same weight class.
Right.
and,
Draymond's a center in the NBA.
and
Power
he's
forward
fucking
center.
huge. He's got so much reach, as you see.
Agreed.
I would love to see if Le'Veon Bell and him, after what Le'Veon did to Adrian Peterson, AP put
Wait,
his
you
ass
like
to
to see
sleep.
Le'Veon and who?
Draymond.
The reach is just too much.
Hey, I don't know. Like that's the thing. We'd have to look at class and like all size and all that. But
Le'Veon looks like a monster next to Le'Veon.
Dude, I mean,
hey, sometimes. But hey, he gets
What's
on
the
his
weight?
side.
What's the weight difference? Let's see the weight.
Draymond's career trajectory is going to celebrity boxing. I mean, he is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You're
It's the
doing
next,
shit like
next
this.
move. You gotta capitalize,
yeah,
right?
You
I
just
think-
ain't an NBA
Ooh.
player anymore. You
Strike-
get 2
you're saying
points,
strike
So
while-
if
you
we're
foul
saying-
out. I mean,
Strike while the iron's hot.
If we're
while
saying
it's
this,
take the Alexi route. Let's go.
Here's my real comparison. I want to see, Draymond and Dennis Rodman.
I would love
Dennis-
to see that.
Dennis ain't
You'd have to
doing
see
all
Dennis
that.
at his prime.
Yeah, no, Dennis is prime, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's what I want to see.
Celebrity
Something like that.
deathmatch. Let's go.
Maybe
I
we
don't
just.
know, Dennis still might got heat.
Hey, what about this though?
He does now that he's got to pay some bills.
What about
He's running out of money.
what
He's
about
already been doing that.
What about Shaq and Draymond?
Shaq whooped that ass.
Shaq will beat his ass.
But wouldn't that
Draymond-
be so entertaining?
You know, I always thought Draymond Green was taller.
He's not that tall.
What,
He's
6'9"?
6'6".
What?
Yeah, he
There you
plays
go.
like more like a power forward center, like hybrid.
Ooh, okay. Give me Draymond Green now or at his prime, whenever you figure that is, and Charles Barkley at his prime. Who's winning that?
Charles Barkley can't
Wow.
Hey, what about this one?
fight. Charles Barkley can't fight.
What about this
Fight?
one? Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine. I take out all these guys over Draymond. Fuck that guy.
Jermaine O'Neal
took a
and
sucker
Draymond.
punch. Come on,
come
man.
on, bro. Jermaine O'Neal.
This says Draymond Green is 230 pounds.
Ooh, he's light. He's still heavyweight.
He's still not. I mean,
Well, then you talk about Draymond and Le'Veon. Now that's back.
not really. Le'Veon,
Yeah,
Le'Veon's
Le'Veon's
like maybe
got it.
6'1".
But it's weight. It's not
weight.
height.
I mean, it's obviously, but the reach.
Because what's AP's got to be.
Short.
I know, but his weight. Maybe they're under 200. If they're under that 200,
He's not on
225.
I don't think. The doctor's looking at. I mean, Bronny. I mean, King James. I mean, I want to squeeze him.
He
All
just
right. All right, King James. Let's jump into. You want to mention some stuff?
You got a
What
message
got?
for us?
I
Yeah.
do. I'm stepping in for Dr. D this week.
Appreciate
so
you.
we're gonna keep this
It's gonna
short
be
and sweet.
This is hard shoes to fill.
If you are not paying attention to crypto,
Mm.
let me tell you some of the top companies that are. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't drop the mic. These are expensive, and I would never do that.
never do that.
Who would do that? Never
We
mind.
don't
Just
know.
go.
All right. So, Wikipedia, Microsoft, AT&T,
Oh shit.
Burger King, KFC, Subway, Overstock.com,
Damn.
Twitch, Virgin Galactic, Newegg, AMC, Quiznos, the Dallas Mavericks, the Miami Dolphins, and Pizza Hut.
Oh, dang.
All these people are looking into crypto or accepting crypto in some form or fashion. Might be time to just check it out.
Nobody beats the Hut, dude.
Nobody beats the Hut.
Fuck.
You can't
Nobody
beat the
beats the
hood.
Hut.
Because no one
and-
goes to the hood.
And I'll have you know, the biggest search engine, Google, is partnering with Coinbase, which is a huge cryptocurrency exchange.
Damn. That's
Pay
a good deal.
attention.
Okay.
Pay
sir.
attention. There's something happening. All these companies are not stupid. They pay millions and billions of dollars in research.
Just to
Pay
look
attention.
into it. Just to look into it.
Pay attention.
King, what's he say at that end of that commercial?
We going to the league.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, King James. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's get into our main segment. We thought it would be a good time to kind of revisit everything that's going on in the NFL. It's about a quarter way through the season. Biggest thing from a viewer actually of ours wanted to mention everything that's going on with concussion protocol. A couple weeks ago, Tua got hit real good, basically couldn't walk and got sent back into the game after halftime. Played the following week, took a big hit, hands went crazy. Like professional doctors were saying, "What the hell are you doing?"
I think the guy that kind of put everything around that movie Concussion, made some comments about this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think he said he made comments saying to say that he should not return back to the game. Period.
Right.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's what I was saying. Like, man, you gotta be careful because this is like career-ending type stuff.
Exactly.
When you get put back into the game and then you go have a concussion the next week, like that's within I think that was even within a week.
Right.
Period.
I wouldn't.
And you get concussed twice.
Can't do it.
Right, there's a chance you may
You're
not.
not gonna play with your kids.
I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even say career ending. I would say life changing. Right.
It can be even as far as life ending.
Yes. And in that movie Concussion didn't get a lot of buzz.
They got a lot of buzz.
They tried to squash that.
They got buzz, but they were trying to dismiss it real quick.
So now I know Dr. D is pretty smart, but Black over here. I did a little bit of research. Since this season started, including preseason, there have been 48 concussions.
Damn.
There have been 36 in the last 2 weeks. That's since the Tua thing.
36 in the last 2 weeks.
So they're much easier diagnosed now.
Yeah, it's
Well, the
amazing.
thing
It's
is
amazing how many more concussions have happened.
Right.
And everybody's been having concussions.
Of course.
And so that's the thing too. Is like, have you all noticed? You watching these specifically primetime shows? Matchups. I mean, it's in all of them. But you watch, and how many times do you see them cut away after a big hit to the whole unit that their job is to identify concussion symptoms? They cut away to them looking at these screens. They're all locked in like, damn, did he get concussed? And looking for symptoms on the sideline. Have y'all seen that shit? Because I'm like, damn, I never seen this shit ever when I ever watched an NFL game. I've never seen them do a cutaway on the broadcast to the team that's the neurologists on the sideline that are looking for concussion symptoms until this breaking news with Tua.
I think they were doing it behind the scenes. They were taking them in the locker room. They were taking them.
I'm not saying they weren't, but they're trying to broadcast and they're trying to do extra and
Bring
diagnosing and they're
bring
trying
awareness
to
to it.
and they're trying to they're trying to put it on blast like, hey, we are doing something. Bring the attention, ring the alarm. It's like, but y'all wasn't doing nothing before.
Yeah.
And you gonna tell me that all of a sudden there's been 36 concussions the last 2 weeks? You tell me that is not the norm? You out your mind. Especially with the advancements in helmet technology and all that stuff. I mean, helmet technology.
This 20-year-old helmet that I got on right now. Hey, we're not working out too well right now. Okay?
So
I moved this thing around about 22 times. This thing's not working out the way I thought it was going to work out. But I'll tell you what, these guys are fully protected. I mean, they've got so much technology in these helmets now that you really can't. I mean, you're not. You can't really hide it, right?
Yeah.
You can hide it. You can sweep underneath the rug about whatever the helmet brought back to you as far as technology. Because I'm sure these helmets have things in it to show
sensors and shit like that.
How the brain got affected, or how it was hit, or how the impact took. But you're really not supposed to sweep that underneath the rug. If you're really looking at, otherwise, why have the technology?
Agreed.
Right? You have the technology for a reason.
But here's the thing.
You have to protect the sport, is what the NFL's trying to do, because kids now, parents are more scared than ever to enroll their kids in Little League football because of these types of injuries.
100%.
Well, full
Right,
contact, yeah.
Full contact. They're scared to put
They're
them in there.
hesitant for sure.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I've heard from a lot of players on social media that basically say, how can you battle against this when a player goes into his baseline test really not going, giving his all there so that he can still play when he gets hit in the head? You know what I'm saying? How can you protect yourself as a league when you got these players that are like, well, I ain't trying to sit out for 2 weeks for a concussion protocol, so I'm going to botch this baseline test?
Well, with that, I would counter with this question of my own. You tell me, do you believe that the league is trying to protect the players or the league is trying to protect itself?
They're trying to protect itself.
Oh, the brand.
Well,
So I understand what you're saying, and the thing is, it goes back to loyalty. There's no loyalty to players. Period. Like if you get hurt and you're out and you're on a contract year, your career and big money payout could be over. Essentially,
I
your life
understand.
is
But
at an end.
also-
So as a player, you're going to try to do everything you can to work through whatever may be in your way to get there.
I feel like some of these players are so competitive they will do whatever it takes to play.
100%. So that's what I'm saying though. But who's responsible?
Some of them.
Who
Good
does
point.
Who does it fall to though?
I don't know. That's where I'm struggling.
Because if that's what I'm saying, like if you want to tell me all of a sudden all these concussions just started taking place, and it just all of a sudden started
that's
to
a-
get
protection
reported.
thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. That goes back to the league. So the league, if they were really trying to protect the players themselves, they'd be like, "Hey, hold on, young fella, you need to sit down." And there should be something in place to where they are not being, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not in trouble. They're not. There's no consequence. There's no consequences for them.
Penalized.
They're not being penalized. Thank you for sitting down and taking that recovery that's needed to get through that. But that's not going to happen because it all comes down to dollars and cents. Right?
I mean, that's right here is where I would say I highly recommend you read Nate Jackson's book. I forgot what
The
it's
former Bronco?
called. Yes. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing read. But it talks about injury and, you know, how you take care of yourself and how you're fixed and then how there's a file. So when it comes time to negotiate,
they bring up that file.
oh, yeah. So, I
So-
mean,
Slow getting up.
thank you. It's an amazing book,
So
Slow Getting Up.
yeah, so everything, and that's shit. Honestly, it's not much different than when I go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. I don't want to tell him shit because I don't want shit on file. I'm like, shit, I got shit on file. Then my life insurance company is gonna be like, but we know you got this in the background, so your price is now this,
Right.
right?
Try-
Not the same fucking thing, but
Right.
like,
No.
Charge you more.
just trying to relate to it on a common man scale. Like, hey man, like if I go to the doctor and it's like, they're like, well, how many drinks do you have in a week?
Zero,
It's like, hey,
bro.
I don't want that shit on file.
Right,
Nope.
right.
Bugs, you're no common man, just so you know.
I have a glass of wine every 2
Appreciate
months,
you,
bro.
bro.
God damn.
Yeah, I drink socially. What do you drink? A glass of wine or
So,
two.
so on the other side of the coin, there's this thought of the NFL being soft, and we've talked about this privately in our text messages. But basically, these games are officiated differently in different circumstances. Last week, this episode will air a couple weeks after, but there's quarterbacks being tackled and flags being thrown, which kind of decide the game. So, that's kind of the other side of this is, you want to protect the players, but also, man, you're throwing flags at inopportune times that don't deserve flags, in my opinion. It's really, changing the outcome.
These defensive guys have been, in some of the hits I've seen, these defensive guys have been trained to lay off.
Yes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Not fall. Fall a different way.
They're falling. I mean, they're
Change the way you fall.
They're hitting them, and they're like, I don't know
sorry.
what's going to happen. I'm not sure. Did you get the ball out? Now they're second guessing themselves, and they could lose their job if the play continues.
Yeah.
100%. You're at risk of. I know. I think I recently heard Derek Wolf talking about it. About how
I'm a big fan.
Your biggest favorite. But talking about as soon as those rules came into place, that he can't. He's like, hey, my whole life I've been taught how to when you tackle, and you can attest to this. When you're taught to tackle, you're tackled, and you're taught let them feel all that weight,
Right.
right? Bring that heat, let them feel everything.
There's a lot of things you're taught, but the NFL doesn't
Now
do
you
it,
can-
which is kind of surprising.
But now it's like, hey, okay, hold up. Now you're second guessing and you're thinking and you're like, hey man, I gotta ease up, or what am I supposed to do here? Next thing you know, the quarterback's rolling out of that tackle and you missed the sack.
Right.
So the things that result with that, when people start overthinking and not less reaction, we all know penalties are penalties and injuries, right? Injuries are a big thing that happen because you're overthinking, and next thing you know, you're like, shit, he's breaking out. Let me grab.
Yep.
So you injuries, and then and like you said, man, I'm not making the play, so I could lose my job.
Right.
Dude, being a defender in the NFL sounds impossible.
Oh, DBs,
You
and
can't touch anybody. You can't do shit.
What was that, Chris Jones last week? Chris Jones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, against Derek Carr?
Derek
Yeah.
Carr? He put his arm down, grabbed the ball.
He strip sacked with one hand, put his arm down on the other, and then
Flag.
Didn't fall. Flag.
Yeah.
What else could he do?
And that Tom Brady sack too.
Tom Brady got a fine, right?
For kicking the dude after.
For kicking him after.
But yeah, dude got a penalty just for sacking him. I mean, I don't think there's anything malicious about that or the car penalty at all.
Right.
Neither one of them malicious, and I get it. Like, it's a knee jerk reaction by the league, and they go completely one way and completely the other way constantly. It's always like that. But the officiating as a whole has just been trash. It's made it hard to watch. There's been
They just implement so many weird things
There's
too.
been so many game time decisions
You
that
can't
made it
tie
like
anymore. Like, I love that dude getting the dude's fit.
The NFL has
Let's
to.
go.
I mean, the NFL has to. They're going to take a stance, but they're not going to take.
my thing is
They got to take a big. They can't take a big stance on it because you have to keep the upcoming talent coming.
Right.
And they
So
have
you
the
have
refs
to,
as the buffer. The refs get blamed for everything.
Right. And well, I'm just thinking in terms of if you have to keep the talent coming, right?
Right.
So if parents are not enrolling their kids to play the game, maybe you don't see the next Peyton Manning.
right.
Maybe you don't see next Megatron.
So society's soft now.
So society could be soft right now,
I
right?
concur.
So if you're going in that direction,
Yep.
you're not going to get the top talent on the field, and
Yeah.
the NFL has to show, and that's what they're doing.
Well, your product's
Right?
gonna-
You're right.
your product's
about
gonna
how
hurt.
much they're showing. Oh, we're taking this serious, and we're going to pass it down so your kids get better helmets, your kids get this, your kids get that, because you're going to pull away from the talent.
Right.
You're not going to have
The talent pool gets smaller.
Yeah, you're going to go like now. We might not see the kid that
People
could
aren't
have
going to
been
be
great.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah, he might be now. Mom said I can't play, so now and shoot, all for it, right? Like
Your
school-
decision. Yeah.
Go to school and you go do your thing, and you could be great at something else. Football might have made you more money about how you do it, but that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Before we wrap up this segment, I do want to bring up somebody that we've talked about on this show before. It's kind of the opposite of a shout out, but everybody's favorite quarterback, Deshaun Watson, had another case filed against him. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. I kind of thought we hit the conclusion of what we were going to see there, but
You guys see who it was?
no.
It's me.
Oh, shit.
You touched my thigh.
Money grab.
He got a pie.
You touched my inner thigh.
Hey,
Doing an OnlyFans shoot.
That's what he needs to do.
that's what he needs to do.
He needs to do
All right.
You need to sign up under Bella Lexi.
facts.
She'll put you on. She'll help coach you up. Bro.
Yeah,
She
she'll
got
help-
you.
she'll
You guys are
cultivate.
picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah,
That's true.
She'll cultivate your whole career.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
You know?
mean,
you don't have to worry about
You can sign the
misogyny.
she'll sign a disclosure saying
It's
that you won't get sued.
I mean, other people will have massage envy instead of you going to massage envy.
Thank you.
right.
facts.
Don't have envy about massages, dude. Come on.
Tell him, Bella.
But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I honestly thought this was over, but I now think that it's going to be something he deals with forever.
I mean, it depends on how
Like
many
that, there will be
Well,
somebody in Cleveland that
And
is
I,
like,
well, no, I'm hearing that there's we recently heard that there is potentially more girls under this new attorney
Yeah.
with this one that just
So
came
could
out.
become a
so
new-
it
More in the
could-
pipeline.
Yeah, there's more in the pipeline, and it's like
And this is not
Damn.
one of those cases like where it's like this is new people, so it's
Yeah,
not
it's new
like you got convicted or through the case.
you're starting square one.
This starts square
Yeah.
one.
There's no double jeopardy here.
Yeah, he is.
the fallout. NFL wise, I don't know. What are they gonna say? Like, well, is it double jeopardy? Like you already
I don't know.
gave
No, it's
me
gotta
this
be-
penalty for this. So what if it's more?
If Bill got off, Deshaun can get off.
Bill's back.
I think
on.
they're related somehow, dude.
Literally.
I've seen photoshops with his face on a Deshaun jersey. They look kind of similar.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he just needs to get Robert Kraft's attorney.
Ooh, maybe.
Robert can scrap all your books.
Make that call.
You know who we need to get on here is the Cleveland massage specialist and see how shit's going. But
Well, we'll get him signed up. We'll get him signed up.
all right, let's jump into TikTok React. All right, for Halloween, we're gonna watch some spooky shit. So let's go. Here we go.
Okay. Twerk, twerk, tweet.
Thoughts, questions, concerns?
I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, She looks kind of cute though.
That's where you go with. That's where you go with that.
I was gonna say a lot of
I
things.
mean,
and
if
that
you
wasn't
erase
it.
this,
Bulaka, you're taken. So
we're chilling.
That's not
Yeah.
I mean, that's just.
So it's got to be like.
Have any of you seen the Smile movie or heard about it?
I've heard about it.
I heard it's creepy as fuck.
No,
and that's
it-
what this reminded me of. But
Maybe
they
is this a promo for that? Because
Could be.
That part's intriguing. The movie's intriguing.
Shout
Looks
out
like a
La
promo for
Paria. No, she's not shouting out Smile though. But that's what it reminded me of. They have people in stands at all these sporting events just smiling creepily the whole time. No
Yeah.
reaction, no nothing. They're just.
No, that actually looks interesting. That
It does.
I heard it's fucked up.
No.
It looks like blackface.
All right. Then we got another one with our
Sorry.
favorite
but you're not.
Halloween guy here, Jason.
What's you gonna do to that little boy?
Don't look.
That's a little girl.
He's right behind you.
I got my glasses.
Aw,
He's right behind you.
he's so scared for his sister. Man.
Damn. You see your kids.
Maybe at like 8 years old or something. Damn.
He's right behind you.
God, why would you do that to some little kids? Those are babies. They barely can walk.
He lost
You know how many nightmares that kid's gonna have?
Yes, I was scared to go in the basement looking at Freddy.
I'm gonna have nightmares. Fuck, dude. Dang.
Hey, did you have nightmares where when Michael Archer showed up at your house?
Yes. So we got a friend, Mike Archer. He showed up
Since
as
it's a
Michael.
Halloween special, bro, we got to bring it up.
He showed up in a Michael Myers mask. Didn't
Big-
know he
big
was
ass
even in
Mike.
town. Didn't know he was coming by. Knocked on my door. My roommate, Will, who we brought up on the show, answers it. And he's like, hello, what do you want? And he doesn't say anything. He just forces himself
Steps
in
inside
the house.
bro.
Dude, shit my pants on spot.
Steps inside the house and don't say
scared of
nothing.
bees.
And you know him. He's like
Yeah.
tall as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck. You can't like push him out. Like,
Not
no,
you.
man,
Not
I'm
with
good.
those
No.
little hands. Those little cute hands you got.
Yeah, I tried, but
No, you didn't.
No,
You laid
I-
on the couch.
I was like, hey.
Said your prayers.
Yeah. With shit in my pants. All right. All right. Well, let's shout out. Let's get to shout out. Who you got, Kurt?
Okay, so we've got Miss Victoria Ann. Okay.
7.
7. She has been watching all of our shows, and she brought up the whole concussion thing. So
Yep.
Victoria was our trainer in college. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's our trainer in college, and she thought that was an interesting subject that we should probably touch on
Yeah.
because she's still in the medical field, but she wanted our take on it. So we want to shout her out because you watch all of our episodes, and if anybody wants to give us any feedback, please do DM us. Let us know.
We're always open.
Always open. We take it seriously. Let us know, Victoria. We shout you out. So thank you so much
Appreciate
for
you.
always
Thank you, Victoria.
watching
Yeah.
us and giving us feedback.
And we listen. If y'all got anything you want us to touch on, like,
That's
hey,
what I was going to say.
love it. Love
We
it.
want to hear from you guys. We want to entertain you guys. So whatever you got, I mean, tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want us to do. Direction we want to take it, you know? Like, we're all ears.
Yep, whatever we need. More cowbell. You know, just
More
let
cowbell.
us know.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's just wrap this up. We got to repeat, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and let's sign off. Maverick,
Out.
King James,
King James out. Shout out to our day ones.
Bugs. You already
Brown.
know. And the one and only.
Brown. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Like
More
and
bees,
subscribe.
baby.
Thanks
Like
for
and
joining.
subscribe.